All right, shalom, shalom. Back at you again with another video, another morning walk and talk. And I'm going to do, as you can see, I'm back in the fields again. First and foremost, giving all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. And I'm double honor to the apostles of the great millstone, giving salutations to the Yakim out there that's forwarding this ministry throughout the four winds of the earth. All right, and even unto those that are heeding to this ministry on the side, even to the brothers that can't further the ministry, as we do, and even unto the women too, the sisters out there, the very few of y'all that support what we do too. So I say shalom. So anyway, in this video, I'm going to share something with you brothers and you sisters out there that are watching us. And I had a vision. And I mean, it wasn't that much of a lengthy vision. It was a reasonable amount of time. And really that doesn't matter because it was vivid enough for me to actually explain the vision as I'm visualizing it right now. But anyway, the vision from the start, from the beginning stages of the vision, all was well. I was, walking on the surface on the ocean. And, excuse me. So then in the midst of the vision, basically what happened is, my ankle all the way down to the bottom of my foot was under the surface of the ocean. All right. And the reason for that is because my faith waned. So when my faith waned a little bit, that's why that happened. My foot was underneath the surface of the ocean. So then, once I got the hang of what was going on, because really what happened was I thought about the scripture in Matthew 14 and 22 of Yahushua walking on water, and the disciples, I think it was Peter walked in there, and I mean, he did his thing for a little bit, but then when the winds blew, as I'm going to read into it, as the tempest blew, he got shook, and he left his focus, which he was supposed to focus on walking on the sea. But because he let that get the best of him, he wound up going underneath the water. So I thought about that precept in the vision, which really was the Spirit of the Lord that brought that vision to me in the vision. And that's when I just pretty much found a way, which it wasn't really no difficult thing for me to do. All I had to do was optimize my faith once again to continue to walk on the surface on the sea. So once I got the hang of that, that's exactly what happened. And from that point on, all was well once again. And then I started walking quicker and quicker, and then I started running as my foot is on top of the surface of the sea. So that was pretty much the vision. And in saying that, I got a couple of precepts that I also want to talk about dealing with faith, because this faith is very important in this thing of ours. Brothers talk about it, which is what we are. We're global. Brothers talk about this thing worldwide. And even by this thing going worldwide, this Israelite thing, Great Millstone to be exact, going worldwide, was really a thing because of faith. It took a very few men, our elders that came before us. And I'm really talking about the elder apostles in this thing, and as well as the elders below them. All right. So it took those men to proliferate this truth in this gospel of the kingdom towards the children of Israel, which is what we are worldwide. So what I want to do is I want to begin by reading the scripture that I was quoting while I was explaining my vision that I had. And I'll begin by reading Matthew 14, verse, let's see where we can start. I think it's 22. Yeah, so this is it right here. So what we're going to do is we'll walk straight. And straightway, Yahushua constrained his disciples to get them into a ship and to go before him onto the other side while he sent the multitude away. And when he had sent the multitude away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with the waves. For the wind was contrary. And then forth watch the night, Yahweh Shai went unto them walking on the sea, right? And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, it is a spirit, and they cried out for him. So they thought he had a demon on him as to why he was able to walk on water on the sea that he did. But straightway Yahweh Shai spake unto them, saying, be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. Right? And he said, come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahweh Shai. So Peter tried, and he did. But until this happened, and immediately, now I'm skipping. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, beginning to sink. And he cried, saying, Lord, Yahweh Shai, save me. And immediately Yahweh Shai stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doest? Right? So when the winds blew boisterously, that's when he got triggered, and he left his focus on walking on the surface of the sea to see what was going on with Yahweh Shai, but then he drowned. All right, so the reason why he like I'm going to explain again in a very simple way, the reason why he fell into the sea, because he withdrawn from his faith and walking on the surface of the sea, so that's why he wound up going underneath the sea. So the Lord helped him out and carried him away back to where he belonged, and there's a significance to the miracle that Yahweh Shai did, and I'll do probably another sit down speaking about that. So what I want to also do is read another precept in the book of Matthew. I think it's 15, man. Yeah, Matthew 15. Yeah, we'll go this way. I've never been this way before. Yeah, Matthew 15. Verse. Nah, I don't gotta get that. You know what? I'll get it anyway. Sorry. Yeah, this is Matthew 15, verse 22. And behold, a woman of Canaan, or Canaan, came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David, and my daughter is grievously vexed with the devil. She had a demon on her. That's what that represented. But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came on and besought him, saying, send her away. So it reads, for she cried after us. But he answered and said, I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Right? And then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it into the dogs. And she said, truth, Lord, yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from the master's table. But then Yahweh shined it and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith, and be it unto thee, even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from the very first hour. So that was because she cleaved unto Yahweh Shai and then give up, because she saw probably him healing people that had different sicknesses and what have you. So she automatically believed that Yahweh Shai can actually heal her daughter, and because of her faith, that's exactly what occurred. Her daughter was healed. So that's another instances right there. That's another current event that occurred of what faith can bring about when you believe in something that can occur. All right, because you know, when you read the Gospels, man, and even as well as even the Old Testament, the prophets, of our ancestors. It's all examples that are in this Bible, from the Old Testament to the New Testament, of our ancestors and what they did and why they overcame and how they overcame. And the New Testament really brings it home, because what it's all about, it's about faith now.